Hi, my name is Davy. For BeLA, I teach an elective class called Current Science Trends. It runs for half a year, so it's a semester course. And typically I get a range of students in grades 9 through 12, depending on what fits best with their schedule. So we cover a wide range of topics in Current Science Trends. A lot of times it's based on interests that the students have, but we definitely look at things like artificial intelligence. We do a unit on genetics and genetic therapies that are currently in the mix. We look at space and some of the developments that are in that industry, and we kind of cover things that are showing up in the news. So that could be environmentally related or any science topic that seems to be relevant in the kids' lives right now. So every week for BeLA, my kids will actually see a video of me to start the week, and it walks them through every single assignment that they need to do. Hopefully it gives them a little bit of an introduction to who I am, since it's a virtual environment, and then it gives them the opportunity to ask me any questions that they have. My email is listed. In a typical week, students will do kind of a lesson run through a program called Pear Deck, where it's a little bit more interactive and gets them looking at whatever unit we're currently on. They also will run a weekly assignment called Science in the News, where they have to find an article that's related to what we've been talking about and kind of assess how it impacts science in the future and the importance of that article in the scientific community. But one of the assignments that I really like for my course is the Learning Goals Reflection assignment. So at the beginning of the week, every week, we go through what are they going to learn, why are they going to learn it, and students reflect on that for me so that I know that they understand where we're headed, any questions that they have, and kind of gets them thinking about the unit, because there will be a project at the end that they have to choose a topic for and do some research on. So one of the big things that I do, I think, is that beginning of the week video so that kids can see me face to face and hopefully feel a little bit more comfortable interacting with me, since they know who I am, what I look like, how I talk, things like that. I also like to run something called a weekly question with my students. And the weekly question requires them to respond to the question that I've posed about that unit. And they also have to respond to a classmate. And it kind of looks like a little bit of a social media forum on Google Classroom, where they reply to each other and they're welcome to reply back. But it gets them kind of interacting with each other, since they're not in a traditional classroom where they would see each other face to face and get to know their classmates.